goodbye.
For the third time. I thought about staying for one more day, but leaving a place that you love like that, you really just have to rip the band-aid off and leave and just go. Towards the end of last semester, in March and April, I fell into a pit of depression and I couldn't figure out what it was. In that pit, I was uninspired and I just didn't want to do anything, and that depression soon turned into anger, and that anger led to horrible choices. For the longest time, I couldn't figure out what it was that was bringing me down. I didn't know why I was so suddenly uninspired, and I couldn't bring myself to get up every morning and do something every day. And it was the worst I felt in a very long time. It wasn't until I came back and saw my family for the first time in what must have been 6 months that I realized that I was suffering from homesickness. I was homesick because I hadn't seen anyone that I loved or cared about in an extremely long amount of time. And at the same time, my reasoning for being in Santa Fe, my purpose for being in Santa Fe, was falling into question. I didn't know what I was doing there. I didn't know that I didn't know if I still loved what I was doing there. So without anything to love in Santa Fe, I ended up not caring and couldn't bring myself to care anymore. Coming back to Arizona, seeing my family, going to California, seeing my extended family, my cousins, that reminded me what I love. There are very few things that I love in my life, and family is definitely the biggest out of all of them. Unfortunately, family doesn't exist for me in Santa Fe. I have friends, sure, but it's not the same. The only thing that I love in Santa Fe is what I do, and every now and then, what I do in Santa Fe comes into question, because I'm only 20. What I quote-unquote do is basically changes, or has the possibility of changing, every couple of months. So that hasn't really solidified itself yet, but family doesn't change. I will always love my family. And family only exists in two places right now. It exists in Arizona and in LA. And there's no other place that I'm happier than when I'm in Arizona at home or in LA with my cousins. So leaving those two places, it kind of hurts to know that I have to go into this miserable place that is basically a waste of my time right now, because I can keep doing what I love doing without being in Santa Fe, but it's a means to an end right now. There's no other place that has more opportunity for me to be successful in film than Santa Fe, in a film town with film people on a film school. So right now it's a means to an end. It's just something I have to grind through. And starting my junior year, it's really starting to, weigh down on me that I have to go through 2 more years of this grind that I would much rather be doing elsewhere. But opportunity, right?